This is in E minor, and there's some degree of palm muting throughout. The intro is just from 3 notes, 5th and 7th on the A string and 5th fret on the D, starting from the root note, E, 7th fret, the A string. The pattern is going to be just that cycled with some muting. So 4 bars of that, then 1 more bar which just settles down to E to D at the end. Right, verse, the first bar is just 16ths on the G. So the second half of it, you've got G to A and an open E. Then a little triplet. I'm playing this on the A string. I believe Jean-Jacques plays it on the E string. So the triplet, D, starting on the D. Again, finishing off with an upstroke on the open E. And repeating that. On to the bridge, very simple. Just 7th fret on the A and the D, down to the 3rd fret, C note on the A string, three times. Then the chorus. This is the straightforward way. Mainly 3rd and 5th frets on the A and the D string. For the first bar, then the first ending to it is moving up there to the E and D on the A strings. Second time, the ending is a little more elaborate. So the last half of that, you have open E on a downstroke, the octave E on the A string, 7th fret, and then 5th, 7th, and twice on the 8th, the 8th being the flat 5 from the E blues. Then a little triplet done with a pull off, D string, 7th and 5th, and then finishing up on the E note on the A string, 7th fret. Then that just goes straight back into the verse, and it does that cycle 3 times. I'll come back to some of the little variations that get thrown into the chorus here and there. Keyboard, under the keyboard solo, very, very simple. Just E and G to start with. 4 bars of that. Then E, F sharp, G and A. Five times through that time. For the outro, Jean-Jacques is playing it in a more awkward way, I believe. Down here, it's notes from an E minor scale. It's all E natural minor. I think he's doing something here. Yeah, it's a lot easier, and I think it probably actually sounds better and easier to mute. Doing it here with the E note, 7th fret of the A string again. It's just a scale shape, scale pattern, root 3rd, then down through the 2nd. And if you're struggling with it, I would just suggest looping each pattern and then trying them maybe in pairs. So there's the one starting on the E note, jumps back and forth to the B and plays it diatonically there. So you will have a 2nd finger instead of 3rd finger. Then moves up to the C note. Okay, so 8th on the E, 7th on the A, and then back through the 10th on the E. First time we're down to 5th fret, starting on the A string, slightly different shape this time. A, B, C, and then back to the A. It's repeated 4 more times, but with the only difference, instead of at the end, it just keeps ascending. This fingering also leads much more nicely to the last section, which is just ascending in E minor. So 7, 9 and 10 on the A and the D, 7 and 9 on the G. Jumping a note, so you're moving, descending from the G on the 12th fret of the G string. So 12, 11, 9, 12, 10, 9. And cycle those two. I find it easy just to substitute the 2nd finger for the 3rd on the G string to help move up. So it might be worth experimenting. Okay, back to the variations on the chorus. So the standard one was, for all of these, Jean-Jacques just throwing in a triplet. So if we put it on the first beat, the problem with all of these is, unless you do something about it, that the triplet will throw the picking off, so all of the rest of the bar will be in upstrokes, and it just won't be good. So after the triplet, down, up, down, reset with another down. If you haven't tried that before, your brain might not like doing that, but it really is the best way of tackling that. Another variation he uses is to move the triplet to the second beat. Again, same thing, just having a double down to reset the picking. It happens once on that 2nd pattern. The last one that ends is thankfully left alone. So have fun with that one.